If you work in the made-to-measure industry, you're always looking for ways to be more efficient, productive, and save time to give your client the best experience possible. And that's exactly where MTM.Design can help. Using our web-based platform, you'll have a centralized place for all of your clients' information, measurements, and orders. We're at the form generator, so when you order something on our platform, we will automatically send the order to the manufacturers and purchase the right amount of fabric needed for the garment. You won't even have to lift a finger. Our platform is so easy to use that you won't even have to remember weird codes. And if you ever need help, we're only a phone call away. We're connected to manufacturers in Asia, Europe, and North America. So you'll have tons of information in real time, from production status, production dates, fabric stock, and order shipment. In this short video, you'll have an overview of using our platform, from adding a client to designing items and tracking the production of items. This is the homepage of the MTM.Design app. If you want to create a new client, just click on New Client here. Then a new window appears, and then all you have to do is fill in the different fields. So my client's name is Philip Wilson, and once all of the form is filled, all you have to do is click on Save. There's a lot more information you can put on the client profile. For now, let's create a new cart and create, let's say, a dress shirt for your client. Let's call this one Wedding Shirt. The first step is to type in your fabric number. So I'm going to go with this one. So you can see the list of fabrics that have that code. As you can see, we have the stock in real time. So we can see that this one here has very low stock. If we had back order fabric or discontinued fabric, it will also be written here. I'm going to go with this one so you can see a rendering of what the shirt will look like. Then the rest of the process is pretty simple. You go through all of these tabs and select the different options you want. So for the collar, I'm going to go with the hidden button down, and I'm going to do something that's not supposed to work. Add some removable collar stays. Cuff is going to remain the same. The back, I'm going to go with side pleats and split yoke. No pockets. I'm going to go with a front placket, and a last buttonhole is going to be horizontal and maybe a back loop. Monogram, I'm going to go with right yoke bottom. I'm going to write my monogram MTM, select this font, and I'm going to select a dark blue color. I don't want any contrast, but I could if I wanted to. And buttons, I'm going to go with a blue button for that shirt. Once it's done, I can look at my summary to have an idea of which different options I selected. I can see the stock of the fabric here and click on it to have a better idea of how the stock evolved in time. And I have all the information I need here. I'm going to add the item to my cart. As you can see, it looks like there's an error on my shirt. So I'm going to click here to see the different problems I have. So the first problem I have, production conflicts, tells me that the hidden button down collar conflicts with removable collar stays. So I'm going to go back in the builder and change the collar. You know what? I'm going to select this one and keep the collar stays. Once the error is fixed, I can go back in my cart. There's still an error. Of course, measurements, I don't have any for that client. So let's go ahead and add them in. There are two important sections on the measurement page. The first one is the body shape. That's going to be, as an example, a prominent shoulder blades or a prominent seat, or if you want to specify a front shoulder very backward or slightly forward. The other section is the garment itself. So we're going to go into dress shirt. There are a lot of ways to enter measurements. For now, since this is a very quick demo, we're going to use a try-on. So for this client, we're going to go with a 37 Joe. And let's say that we need to add a little bit on the chest, a little bit on the waist, remove some on the shoulder, and let's go with this for now. I can just go back to the client page. Once we're back in the cart, we don't have the measurement problems anymore, but I forgot to put the height and weight of the client. So let's click on Resolve and put, let's say this client is 5'8". And there we go. No more errors. It's going to take some time to rename my card here for, this one is for a wedding. Of course, this is like any other cart, so you can add more items in there, a suit, a jacket, a pair of chinos, pair of jeans. They're all going to appear on the page. So I'm going to add some more items and get back to you. I now have a cart with 4 items in it: a wedding shirt, wedding suit, a blazer, and a pair of jeans. All I have to do now that I want to confirm that order is click on place order. Once that's done, what we're going to do is we're going to do 2 things. The first thing is we're going to order all of the fabrics for these items, and we're going to order the right amount of fabric needed for the garments. And we're also going to send the orders to the manufacturers automatically. You don't have anything else to do. So what's great about the MTM.Design platform is that throughout the production of the items, we're going to have some status updates on the items. So we'll know when the production starts, when it's going to finish, and when it's going to be in your store. So let's review this for another client, since the items that we created were just sent to the manufacturers. I'm going to go in my account and look at the recent orders that I've done. So I personally currently have 4 items in production, 3 pair of shorts and a jacket. Let's go into my jacket to get more information on what's happening. So this is my jacket, and we can see that this is a store pickup, and I have a tracking number. So it actually left the factory. If I click here, I'm going to see the tracker information from DHL in this case. So I can see that currently the jacket is in Cincinnati, and it should be here in a few days. The other information we have on the item page, so we have the status. We know that it's currently in transit. We have a lot of dates here. So when it was sent to the manufacturers, when the production ended, when it left the manufacturer, and when it's going to be in the store. And if we look at one of the shorts, we can see that the production started on May 29. Production is going to end on June 5th, which is actually yesterday. And then the item should be in my store in a few days on June 17th. Of course, we're all about sharing the information we have. So you can see all the order history here, when it was created, when it went from queue to ordered, when the production finished, and when it was completed, and so on. So you have all the information you want on that page here, including the fabric, the invoice, the cart, etc. The last thing that we need to look at is the operational dashboard. So you can access this from the homepage. Here you have the list of all the previous clients that you saw or people in your store. You have all of your shipments, and you have the control panel. This is a place where you see all of the items that you ordered or that are queued. You can filter that page by a status. Let's say I want to see everything that's ordered. So this is everything that was ordered recently, or you can look at a specific client and you'll see all of the items for the client. So this was a quick overview of the MTM.Design app. If you want more detail on some of the parts that we saw today, we have more detailed videos on our YouTube channel. Thank you for watching.